On the floor for the visiting team.
On paper, this one. Like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Now here's Barnes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Cunningham. From downtown, here's Duran. The second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Duran's got the first basket of the game for the Pistons. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Barrett for 3. That shot misses. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stewart with the screen on Barnes. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Cranes the three-pointer. Brown's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now Trent, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Brown against Ivy. Brown sets a screen for Boucher. No good from outside. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ivy against Trent. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Boucher sets a screen for Trent. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham outside. And there's the pass to Ivy. Stewart with the screen on Brown. Here's Ivy to the middle. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Toronto grabs the miss. On the wing, Brown. Ivy defending. Nobody near Barnes. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Great, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 4-point game. And here's Barnes for 3. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's a good screen. Pass to Ivy. Passes it to Stewart. Back to Ivy. To the paint. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Pass to Barrett. And it's Trent in the corner. Barnes outside. There's the pass to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
There's a screen. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pistons. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Olynyk. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And it's quickly missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team? This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Round the pass to Wiseman. Here's Amude. Back to Wiseman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Amude gets it to go.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Now here's Olynyk. He's covered by Wiseman. Screen by Olynyk. And it's quickly in the corner. Kicks it to Temple. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Brown. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Passes it to Grimes. Takes it off the glass. Grimes has got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Olynyk. Still without a basket. Now here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. Drives to the hoop. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Olynyk the pass to Quickly. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. Fires from deep. Wiseman with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
1:32 left in the first half. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:29 left to play in the first half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 5. 1:16 left in the first half.
That's all you.
Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Olynyk. He takes it in, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, you can't force, you can't rush. Olynyk biding his time and stays calm as the clock is dwindling.
Pass to Brown. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Wiseman dishes to Brown. Here's Amude. Back to Brown. Here's Abaji. He has yet to score. Olynyk sets a screen for Dick. Back to Quickly. Olynyk a screen on Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Launches it. Olynyk can't hit. Here's Sasser, quickly covering into the lane. Ball's knocked loose. And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Let's hear it for Rick Panda.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Sliding in at the wing spots. It's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And it's Brown missing. Pistons leading by 6. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Boucher with the steal. And it's Trent in the corner. Ivy against Brown. The kick out to Barnes. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Barnes has got the first points of the second half here for Toronto. Cunningham against Barnes. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here's Brown. He has 6. Boucher's shot is off. It's Thompson off the drive. The kick out to Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Raptors. Brown wide open. He fired. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 9 points.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
The pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto working the ball around now. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Barrett.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. Over to the left wing. Boucher finds Trent. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Back to Trent. This one for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ivy with it. Picked up by Brown. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 from Barnes. The shot stood. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Barnes right side. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.50 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Cunningham against Barnes. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 4. And Thompson throws it down.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hands.
Brown outside. Boucher with a screen on Ivy. And here's Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Dishes to Ivy. Now, here's Stewart. Over Barrett. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Pistons ahead. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Sasser. Raptors knocking down the tray. Brown outside. Pass to Amude. Here's Sasser. Here's Amude. Here's Brown. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Sasser. Brown outside. Takes the three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Quickly setting the pick for Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Brown. Wiseman sets a screen for Brown. He's to Sasser. With the floater. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors shooting here about 46% for the game. For three, Olynyk, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Detroit with the ball. Raptors knocking down the tray. That doesn't go either for Brown. And it's the Raptors ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And that one's good quickly.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Amude. The screen from Brown. Pass to Amude. Back to Brown. Here's Amude. And he's good on the three ball.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Toronto?
On the wing quickly. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Trent. Boucher passes to Barnes. Back to Boucher. The kick out to Brown. That's a floater go. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Cunningham, a screen on Barrett. Ivy, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Man, they really needed that from Ivy. How about that basket?
Brown pushes to Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Cunningham against Barrett. And he drives in. Upside Brown. Boucher's shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Ivy passes to Stewart. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Passes it to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Over Barnes. Now the pass to Stewart. The dish to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Ivy against Boucher. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Stewart passes to Duran. And here's Ivy. From the arc. Can't get the three to fall. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. It's the NBA on. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Now here's Finney-Smith. They grab their own miss. Schroeder. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Brown against Schroeder. Fires from the wing. And the basket by Brown.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Hits a three-pointer.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. Schroeder against Brown. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Schroeder finds Johnson. Now here's Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. 5 on the clock. That one's good for 2.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Barnes. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Here's Schroeder. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Trent's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 from Barnes. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Screened by Claxton. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Boucher. 4-3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Brooklyn. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Barrett. Boucher a screen on Bridges. And stolen by Bridges. The pull-up J. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Bridges misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The three from Barnes. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And now the Raptors on the break. Outside Barnes. And there's the screen. Pass to Barrett. Takes a 3. And the Raptors miss again. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. On the take. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Brown against Schroeder. 3-pointer. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's got 5. Now here's Bridges. Johnson for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Temple in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Fades away. The shot by Olynyk, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Bates Diop, the screen. Thomas passes to Bates Diop. Back to Thomas. From deep. Nets keep it alive. Tries again. Pass to Bates Diop. Banked it in off the glass.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
The Raptors shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Pass to Clowney. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dick. Here comes Toronto on the push. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Clowney. The putback.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And Simmons, here we go. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Pass to Walker. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Here's Clowney. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Clowney's got his first 3 points of the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Quickly from outside. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Simmons has to Clowney. Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Abaji. And the Raptors, another 3. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, PA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Walker for three. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Quickly passes to Olynyk. Back to Quickly. Pass to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. There's the triple. Walker's shot is off. Toronto has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Now here's Quickly, guarded closely.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Walker for 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Screen by Olynyk. Quickly from outside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Temple. Got it off in time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Emmanuel Quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Schroeder in at the point. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
From deep, Johnson sinks the tray. Johnson's got 9.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Schroeder against Barrett. Boucher a screen on Schroeder. Outside for Boucher. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. Back to Schroeder. Bridges against Boucher. From outside, off the mark. A difficult situation for Toronto.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice. Outside Johnson. 90 seconds into the second half now. There's the screen by Johnson. And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Left side Barnes. Bridges against Barrett. Barnes the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett going inside. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
Oh, yes! And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Brown off the drive. The three, Barrett. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
Outside Johnson. Bridges, a screen on Trent. From deep, Johnson. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And Brown has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 18. Back in 2017, two-way contract started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Greg.
The BA Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And here's Brown for three. Offensive rebound. Boucher, a screen on Johnson. Trent, the pass to Barnes. From downtown. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. For three, Bridges. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barrett passes to Brown. Back to Barrett. Trent against Johnson. Launches it. Trent's shot is off.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Back to Johnson. On the wing, Finney-Smith. For three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to Boucher. Tipped. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Dick, the pass to Olynyk. To the wing, right side. Here's Abaji, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And there it is for him.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding at getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
Quickly up top. Simmons defending. The 3. And it's Quickly with a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Cuts off the pass. Driving inside. And the shot goes.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Right side, Walker. Here's Thomas. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. Rebound by Olynyk.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
The three. Counted from distance.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Walker for 3. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Pass to Olynyk. Puts up a deep 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Olynyk for 3. They get it back.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Clowney. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Nets lead by 15.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Bates Diop, guarded by Olynyk. Bates Diop, the screen. Clowney can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Quickly from outside, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Quickly. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The alley-oop that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. Here's Simmons. The kick out to Walker. Beyond the arc. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 4 assists in the game. Quickly outside. Olynyk finds Quickly. Screen by Olynyk. Takes the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Quickly from outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From the arc. And Quickly gets the 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
It's Johnson with a drive, and he makes it. And the Nets lead by 9.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Olynyk with a screen on Johnson. And it's Quickly with a miss. From deep 3-point range. Can't hit that one. This one belongs to Brooklyn. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Schroeder outside. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
There's the pick. Down low. In the corner, Ivy with it. And a miss there on the triple. In the corner, it's Bridges. Nobody near Schroeder. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence, connecting on that catch and shoot.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Shot clock at 6, and the basket by Johnson.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To the inside, and taken away by Johnson. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break. Here's Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. The Pistons have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Stewart with the screen on Bridges. In the corner, Ivy with it. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
No one near him. Duran pulls it in.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here's Johnson outside, and the Nets another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Finney-Smith finds Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Tips it up. Pistons trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pulls up. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it out to Johnson from past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Bridges with the steal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Stewart. Here's the 3. Pistons keep it alive. Now, here's Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good.
Have to give some credit to the defense by Schroeder there, making that attempt.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On out there with James Wiseman. And it's Amude in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And Bray, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Walker. Driving to the basket. And it goes down 2 points. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Walker's got 7 points.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Brown outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets leading by 20. Walker dishes to Thomas. Takes it inside. And Thomas with the stuff.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Back to Smith. Pass to Clowney. The Nets working the ball around now. To the left wing. Shoots the three. Outside for Thomas. On the wing, Walker. Thomas sets a screen for Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. They set the pick. The pass to Wiseman. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Walker. Here's Clowney. He kicks to Thomas. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Sasser. Trying to get something going, and that one is stuffed right through.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Here's Clowney. Back to Walker. Outside for Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pistons trail by 20 to the middle. Brown right side. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Passes to Bates-Diop. Smith outside. Pass to Clowney. For the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Bridges. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Claxton in at the 5. From deep three-point land, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pistons trail by 18. Cunningham with it. Still scoreless. Cunningham sets a screen for Stewart. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Ivy against Schroeder. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Claxton. Now Schroeder. They set the pick. To the left side wing. Here's Claxton, and stolen by Ivy. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Over in the corner, Claxton. Bridges passes to Schroeder. From deep. The rebound by Ivy. And, well, Detroit shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Puts up a three. Good on the triple. Ivy's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pistons.
Maybe doesn't take as many threes as you'd think for a guard, but respectable from that.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Cunningham. Scoreless thus far. Thompson outside. Schroeder against Ivy. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stewart. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Realizing the situation, Ivy takes it upon himself and delivers.
And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. D.A., thank you. Schroeder kicks to Finney Smith. Off target with his three. Pistons trail by 15. Now the pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Bridges. Passes it to Stewart from outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Launches a three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ivy with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ivy passes to Stewart. Fires the three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Bridges finds Finney Smith. Back to Bridges. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
Schroeder against Cunningham. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pistons trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Ivy on the wing. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Cunningham for 3. They get it back. Duren the pass to Stewart. Bangs home the trifecta. Stewart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Bridges misses. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. The tray. The shot missing. Got it off in time. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 8. And right at... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. James Wiseman's out there with Brown. And it's Amude in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Wiseman no good. Nets leading by 8. Intercepted. Out to the wing. Brown dishes to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Sasser. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Clowney. Back to Walker. Outside Thomas. For 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Nets lead by 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Brown wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Detroit.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the Nets, another 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Out to the right wing. Brown outside. Pass to Amude. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Clowney pulls it in. Nets leading by 8. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Here's Amude. Brown with a screen on Thomas. Pass to Grimes. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Schroeder setting the pick for Johnson. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. The Nets working the ball around now. And the shot is good from Johnson.
You could tell Johnson is enjoying himself playing without overthinking it.
Here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
6 on the shot clock. And the 3 ball is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They get it back. And the pass to Cunningham. Now Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. A rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Cunningham. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
On the wing, Bridges. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Nets lead by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Johnson outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
They set the screen. Rebound by the Pistons. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business.
Athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So the Raptors starting five. Bruce Brown is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the 4. Sends it home from three-point land.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Stewart, a screen on Barnes. Pass to Stewart. Now Ivy, picked by Stewart. The 3 is up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Brown with it, picked up by Cunningham. To the middle. Boucher outside. Barrett with it. Clock at 6. Outside for Boucher. Trent for 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8" post. Gary Jr., a 6'5" shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Now here's Boucher. Barrett finds Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. And here's Trent. From the corner. Count it. Good. Trent's got 5.
If you're the defense, you must read your scouting report. Gary Trent Jr. is a threat to burn you.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner 3, and he drains it.
Stewart, a screen on Barnes. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Ivy outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And stolen by Stewart. There's the 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
It's encouraging to see that from Stewart. He works hard every day to extend his range and become more dependable from deep.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Trent. Boucher right side. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. He shoots it. Now Trent. Fires the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Here's Boucher for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Duran. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Barrett passes to Boucher. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Rebounded by the Pistons.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Brown with the steal. Trent for 3. Boucher outside. Kick out to Brown. Back to Boucher. Pass to Barnes. Over Stewart. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Throws it up high.
Defensively, you have to honor Ivy as a scorer. That opens up passing lanes.
Pass to Boucher. Lets the three fly. No good there. Here's Duran. Thompson outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Tie game in Detroit. Stay. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So for the Raptors right now, Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nwora in at the 4. Toronto's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Kicks it to Quickly. Fires the 3. Sasser with a rebound. Pass to Grimes. Outside, Brown. Drains the triple. Brown's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
The 3 ball. Olynyk, that one's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Screen by Wiseman. Outside, Brown. This one for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Olynyk for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
For a big man, Olynyk shoots it well, especially from downtown.
Pass to Amude. Brown with a screen. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly outside. Now here's Olynyk. The 3 is up. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development skills.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those that became stars.
Here's Dick. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Puts up a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The thing Olynyk does best of all, knock down jump shots.
Pass to Brown. From behind the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Toronto has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Quickly passes to Olynyk. And the Raptors, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Nwora, defended by Brown. Olynyk against Wiseman. 3-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And the basket by Brown.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Toronto trailing. Screen by Olynyk. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. There's a screen. Olynyk for 3. Amude with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And here's Brown for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Screen by Olynyk. Quickly from outside. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And here's Detroit. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Brown passes to Wiseman. Brown with a screen. Fires for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in the game. Quickly outside. And he lobs it up top. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Brown. Here's the 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Quickly outside. Back to Olynyk. Jacks up a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Troy Brown.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Duren with the bucket. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Stewart, screen on Brown. Pass to Stewart from outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Lets it go from deep. And Brown gets the 3.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes finds Barrett. Back to Barnes. Outside, Brown. Barnes the screen from the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Brown, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ivy outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Really stretching things out. Ivy using all of his range.
It's Brown on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The 3 is up. And the Pistons, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now here's Stewart. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And it's all from 3-point range. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Inside. Pass to Duren.
2 minutes remaining.
Cunningham against Trent. Fires from deep. Cade Cunningham. That one's good. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Trent goes in. The three, Barrett. Nails it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
And now the Raptors on the break. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Barnes to the inside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. It's Barnes on the wing. Stewart defends.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Back to Duran. Brown against Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Barrett. And stolen by Barrett. Trent left side. Launches it. Barrett can't hit. On the wing, Thompson. And so it's Detroit going into the break up 12. They're getting quality. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Dick, and it's Olynyk in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's quickly. Pass to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Here's Abaji. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 21 points in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Detroit with the ball. Pass to Brown. 4-3. Out to the right wing. They double him with Olynyk. Brown against quickly. The 3 is up. Fires the 3. Amude can't hit. Brown against quickly. Olynyk with a screen on Brown. Outside Olynyk. The 3. The shot that time not on target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Amude. Pistons keep it alive. Up top, Brown. Screen by Wiseman. Throws it up high. Oh, go up and get it. Wiseman with a catch in the finish.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Quickly, right side. Olynyk against Wiseman. Off target from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pure from three-point range.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. A line change here for Toronto. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. For 3, Barrett. Rebound Detroit. Grimes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Amude, guarded by Barrett. Wiseman a screen on Barrett. Here's Sasser. Off target from three-point range. Toronto has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Oh, got that one up quick.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6 in the quarter. Outside Barnes. Barrett up top. It's Brown on the wing. Let's go with a 3. The Pistons clear it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pistons.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
They set the screen. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 18.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Three-pointer. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And here's Detroit. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Amude can't hit. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes finds Boucher. Trent outside. It's Brown on the wing. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Three-pointer, Stewart. That shot off the mark. Puts up a deep 3. Off target with the shot. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
Both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Barrett. There's Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Brown, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Brown against Schroeder. Pass to Boucher. Trent outside. Passes it to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Boucher. Takes a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Here's the screen. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the foul goes against Toronto. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it. Now, here's Trent. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy. It's a hand on it. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look. And the Nets with possession here. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. The 3. And no good that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barrett setting a pick for Boucher. Hands it from downtown. Boucher's got his second basket of the night. Now, this is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown. Now, here's Johnson. Claxton kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown outside. Boucher sets a screen for Brown. Barnes looking around. Here he goes. Trent left side. 4 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Brown wide open. He fired. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now here's Schroeder. Johnson with a screen on Barnes. There's the 3, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got 6. We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate. Brown kicks to Barnes. Into the lane. Barrett with the ball. He's against Bridges. The 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Brown outside. Barnes outside. That 3 off the mark. That's leading by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. Barrett against Schroeder. Picked by Finney-Smith. He was all alone on that one.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
A nice shot by Brown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Picked by Finney Smith. Goes back up. Back to Schroeder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Barnes dishes to Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett with the ball. Bridges covering. Barnes outside. Lets the three fly. Barnes with another miss. Here's Finney Smith. And finish off by Finney Smith.
Finney Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition. Get in that lane and off to the races.
And that concludes the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Lonnie Walker. He's out there with Simmons, and it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
The drive by Simmons. And Pirtle sends it back. The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First team.
You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Now, here's Quickly. Passes to Olynyk. They set the pick. Here's Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Launches it. Clowney pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Bates Diop. Buries the long-range jumper. Bates Diop's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Olynyk. Driving to the basket. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I don't think you can give Olynyk a lane to the bucket. He's got tremendously long strides that allow him to get to the cup quickly.
Thomas, good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Clowney. Walker looking for an opening. Here's the pass to Bates Diop. Walker against Olynyk. Bates Diop. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Abaji. Birtle sets the pick for Olynyk. And Toronto turns it over again. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Raptors. Doors, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Passes it to Abaji. Driving in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Pass to Clowney. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The pass to Olynyk. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance. Soft touch with a deep shot. Love his concentration.
And Walker kicks to Thomas. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thomas surveying the D. 5 to shoot. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Round kicks to Boucher. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 9.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Barnes screen on Schroeder. Brown inside the line. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Barnes for the 3.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 4. So for Toronto right now, Bruce Brown is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Boucher in at the center filling out the middle. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
It's good from long range. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking. Look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Barrett. No scoring in this one. And the layup is good.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Her passes to Johnson. Picked by Finney-Smith. Johnson down low. Defended by Trent. Back to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Toronto trailer. Round down low. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
On the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
They grab their own miss. Bridges passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Barnes down low. He's against Bridges. Here's Barrett. In the corner, it's Boucher. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Schroeder with the screen on Barnes. Fires from deep. And it's Schroeder missing. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Trent with it. He's against Bridges. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Now here's Simmons. Hasn't made one yet. Walker's shot is off. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And that one's good. Abaji. Abaji's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Quickly against Simmons. Passes it to Abaji. Here's Pirtle, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Ray talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Here's quickly, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. It's to Abaji. Knocks down the 3 ball. Abaji's got 6 here in this quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lonnie Walker is out there with Simmons. Then it's Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Olynyk. Quickly with a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Thomas. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Abaji. No good from outside. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Clowney. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's Olynyk. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And that one's good, Barnes.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brown outside. Barnes kicks to Brown. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit.
Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Brown. There it finds Trent. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown with it now, guarded by Schroeder. Back to Brown. Trent setting the pick for Brown. Trent outside. Back to Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The pass to Finney Smith. This one for 3. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And the Nets lead by 2.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Barrett with this screen on Johnson. Pass to Barrett. And here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
That's about skill and will in a big-time moment. We see you, Chris Boucher.
Claxton and the Nets, another 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Here's the dish to Barrett. For three. It falls. A tremendous three to tie it up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now, here's Johnson.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
It's good. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson with it. And it's Trent picking him up.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Pitt.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. It falls!
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Here's Quickly. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here. strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Ivey with the bucket.
The answer, Jaden Ivey right back at you.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Bridges outside. And there's the pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now here's Cunningham. Passes to Stewart. From past the arc. Another three for Detroit.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now, here's Thomas. Plays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Going inside. During the pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Bridges with the steal. Schroeder outside. Inside. Here's Claxton in the corner. Finney Smith with it. There's Thomas with the three. They get it again. And finished off by Finney Smith.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the basket by Thomas.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Cunningham for three. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Detroit's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have, and really compartmentally they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Clock at 4. Here's Ivey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ivey's got 5.
When Ivey's hitting like this, he's got that feeling. That shot becomes unguardable.
Bridges outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Cunningham. Nothing on the board. A 3-ball. Ivey with the bucket.
Well, if the corner is what they're going to give Ivey, he'll take it fearless when shooting that 3.
Schroeder dishes to Thomas. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Stewart a screen. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the pick. Ivy against Schroeder. Here's Stewart, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Next ball.
Nets leading by 3. Bridges outside. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. And the Nets another 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to
the previous play is under
the basket off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. James Wiseman's out there at Brown. And it's Sasser in at point. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Brown, no good. Nets leading by 6. Walker in the corner. Uncovered. Count it. Here's Sasser. It's intercepted. Kicks it out to Johnson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Amude. Oh, and here comes Wiseman all alone. Finished off the break. Wiseman's got his first basket of the night.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
Johnson outside. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Right wing. There's the screen. In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's Clowney. Oh, good with the triple. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Sasser. Here's Amude. Brown with a screen on Johnson. Here's Amude. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Simmons on the wing. Still without a basket. Pass to Clowney. Back to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brown with a screen on Johnson. It's stolen. And they're running. The dish to Walker. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Simmons passes to Johnson. Over Brown. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pistons trail by 6. A pull-up. And it's Brown missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
1:37 left to play in the first half. Kicks it to Simmons. Dishes it to Walker. Johnson from outside. Sasser with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Brown deciding where to go with it. He had a nice open look right there. 1:12 left now here in the second. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Walker pass to Watford. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Shot's good by Walker.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Out to the right wing. Here's Amude. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson outside. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Johnson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Wiseman finds Brown. Here's Grimes, covered by Johnson. There's a screen. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bridges. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Ivy. Misses the 3. Nets leading by 15. The pass to Schroeder. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Back to Bridges. Schroeder against Cunningham. Bridges outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Claxton. That 3 off the mark. Pistons trail by 16. Now Ivy. He's got 10. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Beyond the arc. From outside the arc. Here's Duran. Out to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. Back to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From T. Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Passes it to Duran. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Nets leading by 14. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
I'd like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Stewart with the screen on Schroeder. The shot by Ivy, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Cunningham looking it over. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. We're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And tonight is why you see Ivy was drafted so high, just putting his stamp on this game. Once he gets rolling, he is tough to slow down.
Pistons trail by 12. He dishes it to Cunningham. Ivy, a screen on Bridges. Back to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Takes the three. Stolen away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, not known as an outside shooter, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
Ivy on the wing. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Thomas. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duren. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
From the arc. Shot by Grimes. No good. The shot off that time. And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Wiseman, and it's Grimes in at the 2. 5 to shoot. Watford passes to Walker. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Smith outside. Johnson outside. The pass to Sharp. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on James Wiseman.
Putting that athleticism to good use. Dennis Smith Jr. explosive and overwhelmed the defense that time.
He hits both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 18. Picked off in midair. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Walker. Jacks up a 3. Wiseman with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Amude. A special move before the shot.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Back to Smith. Pass to Sharp. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 19.
You could tell Johnson is enjoying himself playing without overthinking it.
Here's Amude. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Smith outside. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Amude, a three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 17. Johnson, that's for two. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
A great jump shooter, really from any range. That's Cam Johnson.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Johnson finds Walker. There's a good screen. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons trail by 16. The three. Amude. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Amude's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Johnson from outside. Rebound, Detroit. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Grimes. Here's Amude. Pass to Sasser. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 14. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 18 feet out, and it's Sharp missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
There's Brown with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
There's the lob to Brown. Gets it down to single digits.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Watford, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it